video here of a oil service light. This is the first 1000k service for a Ducati Hypermotard 950. So we're just guiding a client through on this one, and we have a bunch of errors here which are just random errors, probably generated by a flat battery or somebody's disconnected something and turned the ignition on, so we've just got all these memorized errors. So we just want to get rid of those first. This allows us to do a little report as well, so we can have a printed sheet available to hand to the customer, just so there were all these memory errors. They are now gone. We have a record of that, so that's just how we're doing that. So we can see these change from a yellow memorized fault to green. So that's just stored in the Texa system while we're connected to this bike, and it's now deleted from the bike's memory. And we're just going to do a quick save of that as a PDF file to bring up information later if we need to. So when we save on these, this particular bike, we've also got freeze frame data, so with every fault that was registered, we also have a print of the freeze frame data at the time the fault was generated, which also gives us a clue as to what was happening at the time if we look through that information briefly. So you can call this file whatever you like, and it's then accessible via the desktop, which we'll show you at the end of the video. So we can just scroll down on that. This is just a preview, so we can see information there showing us the status of the bike at the time that those faults were generated. Nothing particularly to worry about in this instance. Generally, if you've got a whole heap of errors, someone was playing around with ignition on disconnected things, or it's a flat battery. So we're then into the oil service light reset. So it's important with these to select the right area to perform this reset. This is just now going for the standard annual reset, so the next service will be in 12 months from today's date. And if you just look at the top of the menu as well, we can just see we're in the service system. So on Ducatis, that's where all your service resets are performed, within the maintenance service section of the software. So that's that. So we can just come out of this now. We've cleared the service, the lights off of the dash, and this is indicating where we get to this portion to do any of the service clearing systems. So a lot of people might assume we go into the instrument panel to do that. We don't. It's through the service system. And then on our desktop, since version 34, we've now got this test repository, and this is where all the little PDFs that you save will default to. So that's a shortcut, allows you to get to those nice and easily. Save them, print them out for the customer, or email them on if you have any particular information. So that's all for this little run through. Many thanks. Stay tuned for the next one.